Hi everyone, my name's Rebecca, also known as Vinted Reselling. I'm a part-time reseller over on Vinted and eBay, and look where I am. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, let's go. That's right, just reverse it was. Oh God, it's good.
Yeah, I was just wondering about you. I haven't seen you.
Oh, I've not been well, yeah.
Oh, you're alright now?
Yeah, I am, thank you.
Yeah, that nasty food.
Yeah, I think everyone's getting it, aren't they? It's just awful at the moment. Yeah.
You got pictures where you picked it up off there.
Yeah, it's going around the nursery like crazy, to be fair. Yeah.
That's a lovely, nice, sparkly things handed in and that.
Oh, I'll have a look. I'm like a magpie.
We've got some lovely thing. This one up here.
Oh, that's nice, then.
Ah, but what? Oh, no, not that one now. What have we got? This one. That is one. This one. Down at the top. Thank you. Wait a minute. Top.
Push that one back.
Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, that one.
Oh, that's cooler.
So got all these, one more beautiful linen on there, and then these have just come in.
That's nice, isn't it?
They're a little mousy. It's got to be done, like that.
To be fair, that's nice as well.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Plastic. How much is that? I'll have the plastic ones.
Well, I charge him 150 each.
I do like the bird. I'll have the bird.
Sold.
He's canny.
No.
Like, do you know what I mean? You don't want some things, but then you don't want to struggle because it's not the top. But it doesn't like a feature. It doesn't. Yeah. But I says that's. I said I'll just have a word because she actually put up my hand and started to ask for help. And please ignore it. See what I mean? And then when you
Hi guys, so I've actually got a bit of a haul to show you from the tip shop. I also went to the thrift shop, as you know, you'll have seen the footage for that, and I've also been to a couple of other charity shops. In total I spent about £50, which was made up of £13 from the thrift shop over in Washington. Then I went to the Salvation Army, spent the same again, and then after that I went to the tip shop and I spent a little bit more there. So all in all, this haul cost me £50. Some of the items are personal as well, so I'm not going to show them, but I'll show you the things I've deliberately bought to resell and what I estimate roughly from when I was Googling them in the shop, what I think I can get for them. And one of the items is an absolute belter. I can't wait to show you. So let's jump to it. So these are a few games that I've got. So we've got Power Rangers worth about a tenner, My Little Pony worth about a tenner. I think that's about a £7 game, the Paw Patrol one. Sonic I think is about £6. Disney Rush I think is about £7 or £8. And Spyro I think is about the same. So they cost me £10 for the bundle. So happy with that. I actually didn't buy them from the tip shop, the thrift shop or anything like that. I just bought them off a sister. I had fully intended to obviously let the little in play with them, but yeah, he's not at that level yet for gaming, so let's make some money off it, why not? So I went to the thrift shop first. Originally I'd only picked up one thing, and I thought, God, do you know, I haven't been in a few weeks. I gave it a chance to change it up and get all the restocking and all that kind of thing done, and yeah, I was starting to get a little bit disappointed. Then someone just came whooshing in really fast. I didn't catch it on camera, so I'm devastated, but they whooshed in really fast, dumped the stuff and went, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go, can I just leave that there? And the woman was like, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So then she hollered us over and was like, Rebecca, come and have a look at these. I don't think she knows what I do. There's a guy there that I think does, because he's told us about places to source cheap clothing before, which I might actually check out, to be fair. Because I haven't. I always keep forgetting. But she was like, have a look at these, any of them things that you want. And most of the items are what that woman donated. So thank you very much. So I don't personally think this is worth anything, but I thought it was really, really cute. I'll have to be careful because they've got stuff inside it. But do you not think that kind of thing reminds you of like the snake charmers? It's like that kind of pot, isn't it? That kind of wicker basket. But yeah, this sort of thing's quite desirable. I reckon I can get about £15 for that. So happy with that. Because I did it in a bundle as well, I know roughly what the shoes were. And I know the odd little thing. But she kind of just bundled it up and then told us a price, which I was obviously happy with. This she put out at the very end, so I didn't have a chance to inspect it. It is a little bit bobbled. It is quite small. I don't think it's shrunk. It's just a small size. Very preppy looking. It's by Henry Cottons. It's a size 42. So what's that? Like a 10, a 12? But what intrigued me was the tag. I don't think it's vintage, but it kind of looks borderline. But it's the ingredients that's in it, the materials, not ingredients, Rebecca. So it's got 40% wool, 25% nylon, 25% viscose, 10% cashmere. Also made in Italy, if I can get my words out. Yeah, so it's got like a few dates, but some of the dates are like mixed up or like worn away or something. So I don't know. Have not researched that at all, but that owes me 50p. I thought there was other stuff in the basket, so she must have put them elsewhere. So there's them. I just picked up a little like wrap around for me holidays. That was 50p. This I have absolutely no clue. It's probably total trash, but it's like a ukulele kind of thing. It's got like a tortoise shell, which is what drew us to it, but it's also a music one. And I thought that was pretty cool. There's no, it is very, very cheaply made, apart from that woodland shell kind of inlaid bit. So yeah, don't have a clue on the value on that, but I thought it was unusual, and you know what I'm like. So yeah, I'm sure I've heard that tune before as well. I also picked up this. I want to say she charged us £1 for it. I personally think it's very, very worse for wear. You know, there's a big dent in the side there. But I thought some people like the rustic kind of thing because they can have it open and use it as a vase or something. A lot of people do, or they put it decorative near a fancy fire. But yeah, that was £1. Copper and brass. It's definitely got some age to it. But there's no like maker's marks or anything, but happy with that. I'm attracted to brass at the moment and copper and stuff like that. I really don't know why. I know sometimes there's money in it, but yeah. So for 50p, I also picked up these. I haven't actually inspected them, but now that I am, I can see they're in very good condition. So they are a Clark's Active Air. They're called Clark's Rock, but do you see that? It's Gore-Tex. They're a size 8 as well, so it's ideal size. Really, really good condition. I'm quite surprised. Like, who donates stuff like that? The treads have barely been worn. That's amazing. maybe £20 because the Gore-Tex, maybe a bit more. Let's say conservatively £20. I also picked up these were 50p as well. They're just a Mountain Warehouse one, but they're in quite good condition. They need a little bit of a wipe down because they've been in storage, but the treads are really good on them. So yeah, happy about that. I nearly smashed the things because she's put them in the shoe. Yeah. So this little thing I thought was dead cute, and it is actually a Swarovski one. I don't know if you can see it on there. I'm sure she said he was £1.50, but he goes for about £12, and I just think he's dead cute. Catches the light lovely. Yeah. And he's retired as well. It's just a shame he didn't have the box. I also picked up this. This is definitely vintage, but it's got no hallmarks on or anything. I just thought it was really pretty. It's got like, it is crystal as well. And it's got some weight to it, mind, for it being a dinky little thing. Yeah, it's like gold and silver. I just thought that was quite nice. People still collect this sort of thing as well. I want to say she charged us £1.50 for that, but I really don't know. The other thing that I picked up was this. This just says Silver England, made in Austria, fulfilled crystal. It's like a paperweight, but I liked how like iridescent it is. Like it's catching the light really nicely there. And I want to say she charged us £1.50 for that. I know that one is vintage, that's not a modern one, but like, isn't that really pretty how it catches the light? Because it does just look plain crystal when you look there. And then yeah, I was like a magpie drawn to these shiny things. So yeah. The last thing that I picked up from there was this super duper giant wicker basket. I might actually keep it for myself because I've been looking for a wicker basket that I can put blankets in, but I don't think it's deep enough. I wanted a one with a lid as well, so we'll see. But these go for about £15, especially the size of it as well. Like you can tell it's massive. So yeah, happy with that. She didn't actually have a place for it, so I was like, whack that in my bundle, why not? So yeah, so that cost me £13, which I think is really good value for money. Like if you think about it, if that's worth 11, I'm gonna have made my money back or just on the hedgehog itself. So yeah, so let's move these out the way, pop that back in there. Okay, so next up we went to my favourite place. It is the Tip Shop. It's over in Sunderland. Sometimes they have a bit of a sale on, sometimes they don't. So yeah, it's a bit of a mismatchy sort of place. Sometimes the prices are a bit all over the place as well, because there's certain people that will research and there's certain people that don't. I didn't get a lot from there. I think I only got 4 items. One of the things I did get was this, and I think it's really, really nice. Like even just the frame, as you can tell, it's literally massive. It's by Lindsay, which I think might be a local artist, but it's Derwentwater, and I just think the autumnal colours on it are just lovely. I haven't researched it, but even so, the frame's in really good condition. I could sell the frame for £20 by itself, especially for a frame that size. So yeah, I just think it's a nice desirable print. It's a watercolour as well, so really, really happy about that. Put that over there for now. Flip it round. So that bad boy cost me £5, which I'm really happy about because that's quite cheap. I've just sold one of these in a dark grey, and this one was for sale for £4. This one isn't actually vintage, I don't think, or if it has, it's been repurposed, because I'm sure this is modern fabric. So yeah, £4 for that. These all day go for £29.99. I've just sold one, so one in, one out, as they say. So yeah. Now you're probably going to laugh at this next one, but it is what it is. I like to look at stuff like this. So the next thing that I picked up for £2 was a moon boot. Now medical stuff can get some decent money. The last sold one for these in this size, so it's a size large, which is a really popular size. It goes up to a size 9 or 10, I think it was. The sizes are in there anyway. So yeah, it cost me £2, and because it is by Airstep, sorry, when I was looking in the store, it had them for like 25-30 all day long, and that was just the ankle ones, not the higher up ones. So I might get a little bit more for that. I just really don't know. First time I picked up anything like this, but I know there's profit in it, so I'll give it a bash. No pun intended, obviously. And I'm experimenting with clothing brands at the moment, and I've not actually sold anything by this company before. It's called Supply and Demand. What attracted us to it is the distressed look of the jeans. They're not actually, I don't think a person's done that. They've got like bandanas underneath, so it's kind of like a rockabilly kind of look, but 38 waist, so double XL they are. Really, really nice. Some of the comps on these was shown as like 15, 20. Some of them were only shown for a tenner. I obviously paid £1. So if it is just sort of like the £10 ones, I'll just whack them on Vinted. But I thought they were cool because they also have like a little zip at the end. So yeah, happy with that. Like I say, experimenting with brands, experimenting with stuff that I pick up, just to see what really sells for me, to be honest. So yeah, that was the tip shop. And then I kind of do like a cycle round. So I always go to the charity shop at the school first. Then I go to the thrift shop. Then I go to the Salvation Army. No, the tip shop, then the Salvation Army, because that's on the way home. So I'll show you what I got. I know I've done it in a weird kind of order, not the route that I go. But I'll show you this because I'm absolutely made up by it. Like, you need to see it. So I normally stay clear from men's blazers. I started off picking them when I very first started. Haven't had any luck whatsoever with them, so I stopped. But that's about to change because I've never found one of these in the wild before, especially at this price. So it is a men's jacket and it was £4. When I first looked at it, I was like, it's Next. Not really bothered about Next, for all it feels really good quality. But then I thought, well, let's have a little look. And then I saw this bad boy next to it. Harris Tweed. And for those that don't know, Harris Tweed's a very good fabric. They've just recently done a collaboration with Next, and some of their pieces are quite expensive, to be honest. Like, Harris Tweed is a luxury brand and the vintage stuff still holds the value. This is obviously modern, but because of the blue and the grey, I know it doesn't really show up very well, this particular jacket's actually selling consistently for between 45 and 60. So when I seen it for £4, I thought, Rebecca, you'd be stupid not to give it a go. So yeah, really happy with that one. I think that's my favourite pickup of today, in all honesty. I've gotten a few other stuff as well though, so let's crack on with the other things. So I also picked up this from the Salvation Army. This was the very first thing that I seen. It was, let me show you the ticket, it was £3. I don't think it's by any particular artist, but it is an oil painting. It's got a lot of texture, a lot of detail, and it's a decent size. And I think the actual painting itself is quite pretty. I think that would look nice on someone's hallway or living room, or even like a dressing room. And it's obviously got some age to it because it's in a vintage style. So when I was having a little look, these sort of paintings are going for around about £50, even when they don't have any sort of artist. So I'm going to be conservative because there's a tiny bit of damage. to the frame in the corner here. So I'm going to be conservative and put it on for like 30, but I just think that's such a lovely piece. And for £3, you know, I couldn't leave it. Like, look how striking that looks. Doesn't it look amazing? So yeah, so there's that. I don't normally pick this brand up, but this is a Karen Millen like poncho type thing. It's got like the hook and loops at the side, and it's got the high neck. This was only £2, and I haven't actually looked at the materials or anything like that. Yeah, nothing to get excited about, but it feels quite soft and it's still the weather for it. I could easily flip it on Vinted if there's no takers on eBay, but I thought it was really nice. So yeah, and then woo! I don't know if you can see, but my bubble wrap was going to fall on us. Let's push you back. Thank you, Mr. Bubble Wrap. So I'll show you a couple of other things that I got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of these mugs. So these are by Staffordshire Tableware England. So they are vintage, but they're unbranded, I would say, because that's just a location. So it's got roses on, so yellow roses, and then there's the other colour, which is like the pinky red roses. They were all 30p each, and I picked up 5 of them. Believe it or not, one of them mugs by itself is going for £13, but I'm going to be dead cheeky and just put 2 of them together, like a red and a yellow one, and pair them up for like £13 or £15, and I think they'll fly off, especially when I only paid 30p each. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing about reselling, like sometimes you don't have to always get a lot of people look at the sell-through rate, and something like this will have a low sell-through rate, but it's got enough people on eBay that's watching it and liking it for me to make it worthwhile. And also you've got to think as well the price of it. You know, stuff, if it's 30p, if it's 50p, it's fine. Forget what people are telling you. It's absolutely fine to have a hold of something like this if it's worth it. Yes, we want the quick sales because they are the sales that pay the bills, but if you price competitively, it doesn't really matter what the sell-through rate is, it's gonna sell, and it'll sell quite quickly because there'll be people that's interested in it. You can literally sell anything. I've started looking at things that do have a high sell-through rate, and I've been disappointed when I've gotten them. You know, this is one of the items that I think I might get disappointed with. So it's a Lego pen pot. It was only £2. Now, if you actually look at the sell-through rate when it's complete, I think it's missing a thing off the top. But when it's complete, you know, it sells really quickly and it sells for decent-ish money. But am I going to make profit off £2 from that? Absolutely. And I think that's what people need to think about. Their mindset needs to change. So next time you're in a shop and you think, I don't know whether I should get that mug, I don't know whether it's worth £2, can you make more from it? Are you precious about holding on to it for a little bit of a length of time? You know, I buy things so cheaply, I'm fine with keeping hold of it for a little while. But obviously that's a controversial opinion. So yeah. Let me know obviously down in the comments what yous do. Do yous like to buy stuff that has a massive sell-through rate? Or are you okay having a few things that might just stay around for a little while? Let us know, because I'm really intrigued. Because like you say, I'm trying to do things a bit differently for 2026. I've tried picking up stuff that I've personally liked and it's not sold before. I'm trying to look at sell-through rates. I'm trying to pick up stuff as cheap as I can. So yeah, I'm mixing it up for 2026. Let us know what you're doing differently. If anything, what's worked for you? I really, really want to know. So yeah, that's actually all I've got for today. That's all of the things that I've picked up. I really can't decide what my favourite item is. I do think it is the Harris Tweed jacket. You know, £4 into 60. They're the kind of things that I want to get. But it just feels really nice as well. You can tell it's quality when you're feeling through stuff on the rails, especially for clothing. So yeah, if you have liked this video though, and you have made it this long, because I appreciate it's a longer video than it normally is, please don't forget to smash the like button and comment down below. And if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, because the channel is growing and I'm really happy with how everyone's engaging with each other, how everyone's commenting. It's how it should be. We are a community, so let's keep that up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.